everyone, I'm currently studying Mandarin with NSLI at Kaohsiung University in New Taipei, Taiwan. So I know right now is the application season for NSLI. I know when I was applying that a video like this would have really helped. So I'm going to be answering your guys' questions about anything about the program, applying, etc. So the first question I'm going to answer is, do you live in a dorm the whole time or with a host family or a combination of both? So for my program for Kaohsiung University, we stay during the week in a dorm that's close to campus, but during the weekend we're at a host family house. Currently it's the weekend for me, so that's why I'm at my host family house right now. Now for my class schedule. I've heard a lot of people ask me about, do I have A and B days? Do I have the same thing every day? Is it different every single day? Every single day we have 3 hours of Mandarin class if we're having a school day. It'll be 3 hours of Mandarin in the morning from 9:10 to 12. Most days after that we have free time, so you can get lunch on campus. They give us money to get lunch on campus, or you can go off campus, but most people do eat at campus. But on Tuesdays, we have language partner class from 2 to 4. So that's a Taiwanese student who is paired with us to practice our speaking ability. With my language partner, we usually go out and maybe I'll get a drink or something and check out the local area, and we'll only talk in Mandarin. Whereas if you're with your other classmates, you might feel like you want to use English to communicate better, but when you're with a Taiwanese student, you're encouraged to use more of your Mandarin. And also, every single week we will have an RD meeting. RD stands for Resident Director. For every NSLI program, they have a Resident Director. We only have one on our program. She's fluent in Mandarin and she lives in the city, and she's there to help us. If we have any concerns or need help with something, she's there to help us. So we'll have a weekly meeting with her. Usually it's on Wednesdays or Thursdays, so that's a chance for her to tell us any new things that are happening or any schedule changes, and if we have any concerns, to bring it up with her. And also, if we do have cultural excursions or we have a cultural class or a group activity, those will usually happen on Fridays. Another question I've been asked is, how long is my program? So all the NSLI academic year programs are between 8 and 10 months. So mine started in September and it will end in May. So that is 8 months in the host location. So another question that I've been asked a lot is, how am I getting credit for my junior year while I'm here in Taiwan? So it's really different for every school district. So yours might be different than mine. But what I had to do is, because my school does not accept any of the credits from me being in Taiwan, I have to, and I've already done, classes online to make up those credits. So when I go back to my high school for senior year, I don't have to repeat another year. I will not have to do junior year when I get back. So it's really different for every high school, and a lot of people in mine don't have to do that because this is technically their gap year. So if you do it for a gap year, that is a bonus where you don't have to do classes that you would be missing in high school. Another question a lot of people have asked me is, what's the difference between the New Taipei program and the Kaohsiung program? So for Mandarin academic year, there are 2 programs. There's the New Taipei program, which that's the one that I'm in, and then there's the Kaohsiung program. So there's a few differences between them. So number 1 is, for New Taipei, we stay in a combination of both host family on the weekends and holidays and dorms, which I'm currently in right now because it's a weekday. And for the Kaohsiung program, I'm pretty sure they stay with a host family the entire time. Another difference between them is, usually the Kaohsiung program has more beginner level classes, and the new Taipei program usually has people with some experience in Mandarin. So with my program, we have 4 classes. There's a level 2 class, a lower level 3 class, a higher level 3 class, and a level 4 class. I'm not sure what it is for Kaohsiung, but I know that there's more beginners in their program. So the next question I'm going to answer is, what does the NSLI scholarship cover? It's a full scholarship, so it covers your visa fees, the flights from your home to DC, that's where we had our pre-departure orientation, and then from DC to your host location. It covers your room. So we stay in a dorm. I'm currently on the roof at my dorm. They cover our host family expenses, meals at our host family house, the meals that we have outside of our host family house. They also cover tuition, and you also get a stipend too. So other things you want to buy in the host location, like, school supplies or even other stuff, the stipend is for you to manage and for you to buy things with. Anyone in any financial situation can apply and do NSLI. The stipend is enough to have an amazing experience either way. If you live within your means when you're here, then you can still have a great time even without spending any of your own money. Another question I've been asked a lot is, between accepting your scholarship and going on program, what assignments did NSLI want you to do? So we had to do a few important things before going on program. We had to apply for our visas, where NSLI gave us a walkthrough on how to do that and different deadlines for certain things. Also, we had pre-program language and pre-program rules that we had to learn. Pre-program language preparation for all programs is they give you basic language learning tools so you can have a base before going into your host location. So survival phrases and other key important cultural things too to know before going to your host location. They also gave us quizzes on the program policies. So in the student handbook, there was different chapters. So we had a quiz on each chapter. And I really liked this because it allowed me to learn more about how the program was going to be and other key important information before going to Taiwan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this video could help you if you have any questions about NSLI or anything else about my program. So if you have any other additional questions that I didn't answer here, feel free to email me at arigershin707@gmail.com. So I'm always there and I'm willing to help you with anything NSLI related or any other questions that you have. So thank you guys so much for watching, and 再见.